Trump just unleashed hell on McCain today for intentionally screwing Americans with his vote even during his final days. The so-called Maverick that is Senator John McCain from Arizona has managed to spit on the faces of all those of us who have voted, supported, and even volunteered for him during the crucial 2008 presidential election. The very election which handed the nation over to a charlatan like Barack Hussein Obama. During the wee hours of July 28, 2017, Republican Senator John McCain along with his fellow GOP traitors, Murkowski and Susan Collins, voted against the ObamaCare skinny repeal in the Senate, both ensuring the ObamaCare failure and the economic fallout that it will bring, not to mention earning the ire of our president, Donald Trump. McCain cast the crucial no vote just 2 days after a dramatic return to the Senate floor during which he called on his colleagues to work together on major issues. This despicable vote cements McCain's legacy as the Senate's maverick and traitor to the American people, the role which he has worn as a badge of honor since the George W. Bush presidency. Sky News reports, John McCain's Obamacare vote praised by Chuck Schumer. The 80-year-old maverick is described as someone who strongly speaks truth to power after defying his party and Donald Trump. U.S. Senate Democratic leader Chuck Schumer has praised Republican Senator John McCain for voting against repealing Obamacare. Mr. Schumer said, "I have not seen a senator who speaks truth to power as strongly, as well, and as frequently as John McCain. The very same courage he showed as a naval aviator in Vietnam, he showed last night. He's just a wonderful man. I treasure his friendship and just the fact of knowing him." Mr. Schumer also paid tribute to the two female Republican senators who also defied their party, Murkowski of Alaska and Susan Collins of Maine. And he is reported to have been near to tears, as he echoed the sentiments of Republican Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, that the Senate now must move on. Urging members to turn the page in another way, Mr. Schumer said of Senator McCain, "All of us were so inspired by his speech and the life of the senator from Arizona. And he asked us to go back to regular order, to bring back the Senate that some of us who've been here a while remember." Senator McCain, who has been having hospital treatment for brain cancer, had been expected to save the bill for President Trump and his own party's leadership. But he and two other Republican senators voted against the key amendment, which was narrowly defeated by 51 votes to 49. Speaking about his decision to defy his party's leadership, the Maverick senator urged Republicans and Democrats to work together for a fresh start on health care reform. "Our inability to address the pressing health care needs of the American people with meaningful and lasting reform is inexcusable," he said. "The vote last night presents the Senate with an opportunity to start fresh. It is now time to return to regular order with input from all of our members, Republicans and Democrats, and bring a bill to the floor of the Senate for amendment and debate." McCain, 80, joined Republican colleagues Murkowski of Alaska and Susan Collins of Maine in voting against the so-called skinny repeal, officially titled the Health Care Freedom Act. All 48 Senate Democrats also rejected it. The measure would have overturned the mandate that most individuals get health insurance and suspended a requirement that large companies cover their employees. It would also have delayed a tax on medical devices. Mr. Trump, who had made replacing Obamacare central to his successful campaign for the White House, responded on Twitter, saying those who voted against the repeal move had let the American people down. A longtime opponent of Obamacare, Mr. McCain said soon after the vote in the early hours of Friday morning, "From the beginning, I have believed that Obamacare should be repealed and replaced with a solution that increases competition, lowers costs, and improves care for the American people." The so-called skinny repeal amendment the Senate voted on today would not accomplish those goals. First, I would like to say that I offer Senator McCain my sincerest prayers in hopes that he makes a speedy recovery from this awful disease that has plagued him. But putting all that aside, it's now time to call a duck by its name. Yes, McCain was a maverick when W was president, and now he has gone full traitor under President Trump. But oddly, during the Obama years, he was mostly silent on every idiotic policy the Marxists in the Democrat Party wanted to shove down the throats of the American people. McCain is suffering from a devastating type of cancer where not many live to tell about it, but when it was time to get the treatment, he went to the Mayo Clinic, which is one of the best hospitals and research centers in the nation. He didn't go, nor hasn't gone in decades, to the VA hospital, which is run by the very entity he thinks should run the medical system for us peons: the United States government.
Please do not forget like on videos, and subscribe, and comment because your voice matters, and visit our page on Facebook, and like them, and follow up. And thanks for watching.